RWA Encore. Who was in the house last month in Johnston for RWA Legacy? New champion Jason Blaine was crowned. And he'll lead the main event tonight going one-on-one with John Steele for the RWA Championship. We got a packed house here tonight, huh? Look at this. We got Father Joe 316 shirts. Couple of public service announcements before we do get started tonight. On commentary, the team of Coach C, Chris Sanders, and Mr. Bobby Rossi. Now referees in charge of the action tonight, referees Tony P. and TJ Richter. Now before we get started with the action tonight, I want to address one other thing that happened at RWA Legacy last month. And while that was me entering myself into the Battle Royal, unfortunately, I wasn't successful. It was probably foolish to do. You know, I got thrown over the road. But what I'm concerned about is what happened after. I was brutally attacked on the outside of the ring by both Davey and Shay Cash. Okay? Now, I don't know if this goes back to when I started calling him a hungry hippo, you know? But at the end of the day, I had to talk to T. Phoenix. And one of two things are going to happen here tonight. Either one, Shay Cash, Davey Cash, they have to take a 30-day suspension for hitting a non-wrestling talent. Okay? Or number two,
what's number two? I feel as though we're about to find out in a very impromptu manner. Ladies, gentlemen, wrestling fans of all types, thank you for joining us at the Our Lady of the Rosary Function Hall. This is the encore to our legacy. Oh boy, the whole family's here.
you people sit down and shut your mouth.
Proudly holding that Jeremy Bell. You know he sleeps with it at night, right?
Yeah, I saw the footage. Bold words in a church, but it's Davey Cash.
Yeah, really. The man is untamed in every regard, really. I'd be less concerned as a fan, and I'd be more concerned as Bob Whitney right now.
I want to hear option number two.
I want to take that bell away from the kid. Oh, no. I mean, I second that notion, but Bob. Here's option number two. We're waiting for it. At the edge of my seat, Coach.
Hold on. I'm going to give you guys option number two. Like I said, it's either a 30-day suspension. I already talked to T. Or, number two, you can go against a team of my choosing right here tonight.
Okay.
And I will be their manager. How about you?
I was going to say, it's slim pickings at this point.
You sit in the back and twiddle your thumb. So, let's hear it, tough guy. I got a little something in the back pocket.
I don't know who could be.
Two of my friends that I've known for a long time. Why don't we bring them out right now?
Like, we're not wrestling. So,
No.
So,
I wouldn't consider myself a friend to Bob Whitney.
whoa!
A while, a long-time acquaintance, maybe. Oh, wait. Dude, you're gonna be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. No way! No way!
Making their RWA debut. If you remember Bobby Rossi, you experienced it firsthand. Bob Whitney was training to be a professional wrestler with these two.
That's
He's
right.
got to see their very start till now, so he does have friends.
Wow! We sit corrected and are pleasantly surprised. The Hoods have bit off far more than they expected to chew. They're going to have to throw down tonight with a very well-established tag team. And Bob Whitney, really, you couldn't have picked a better duo to do your dirty work. I wouldn't tease him like that. I wouldn't tease him like that, Bob.
Did Bob Whitney bite off more than he could chew? Jalen Brandon and Trayvon Jordan making their RWA debut. Bobby Rossi, in 2025, would you expect that he lines up Bob Whitney in waves and curls?
I wouldn't have expected half the things to have happened here at the RWA. 25 has been such an amazing year. And Davey Cash is going to blow out his larynx. Trying to... Whoa! Whoa!
We need one in and one out on Cash Money and Shay Cash. Taking account of their own hands, but knowing these guys, are you surprised?
I'm not surprised in the least. I mean, they are the turd in every punch bowl. Let's face it. But Waves and Curls have seen this before.
We need restarting quarterbacks for each team to officially kick things off, but Waves and Curls now. Double Irish whip, Cash into Shay, unsuccessful. Double drop kick, here we go. And Encore is off to a hot start.
The Hoods looking to take advantage of the situation and tilt the scales into their favor. Got tastes of their own meds.
The Hoods powder to the outside in disbelief, expecting this. We've seen the Hoods were in action. We see Waves and Curls. But who knew it all it took was Bob Whitney to play matchmaker and make this match one of an absolute stacked card.
Things are becoming unraveled for the Cash family early on. Looking to play the numbers game 3-on-1. Day 3 to Bob Whitney's 1. Well, now it's even. Look at this.
Calling for the bell, Cash Money on Jalen Brandon right now. 3 against 1 for Jalen Brandon, absolutely trapping him. And it was Cash Money coming from behind. But Cash Money, yeah, I get it. He won a Rumble from hiding under the ring. But Cash Money just feels like he's on a different level right now since becoming Mr. Jeremy Bell.
100%. But I mean, let's face it. The kid's stock has been rising for the better part of a calendar year. Ho, ho, ho! But all that stock is under a lot of pressure right now, and they just might be getting shorted, Daddy.
Trayvon Jordan, a walking skyscraper, knocking Cash Money out like it's absolutely nothing. Cover. Cash Money kicks out.
Cash Money has been climbing up the ranks, but I gotta be honest with you. I feel as though this is some of the stiffer competition that the Hoods have taken on this year.
And talking about competition, Bob Whitney as a manager, I remember at times he entered a Rumble. Jalen Brandon for the save, Cash Money opposite. But Bob Whitney, does he have his manager's license?
I would doubt so. Let alone I didn't think he had the moxie to pull it off, let alone the licensing.
Outsmarted the Hoods in the corner right there. Brandon brushing him off. Whitney already has the jacket off right now.
Well, I imagine I'd be sweating up a storm if I were in his shoes. Very snug. Standing headlock. Look at this. And Waves and Curls. Not only have they not missed a beat, they haven't stopped. Completely putting it on the Hoods in every way. Cover 2-0. too, says Tony P.
Bobby Rossi, if you want to kick off a show hot, you just need two guys, Jalen Brandon and Trayvon Jordan. Do you feel the different atmosphere, the energy right now in this room?
There are waves reverberating throughout this entire room. The frequency is on another level. And right now, Cash Money, he's having to cash in a lot of those checks that he wrote with his mouth.
Oh, come on, grabbing the foot clothesline from Shea Cash. And Cash Money immediately capitalizing, strikes to the back. Uncalled for, but I'm not surprised at this point.
It's status quo. The Hoods are not wrestlers, they're fighters. They have been most of their tenure. Look at this. Face full of leather for Jalen Brandon. A wise tag. And Uncle Shay is going to start doing some heavy lifting here.
Speaking of tag teams, we have one half of the RWA Tag Team Champions, Peter Gianni, in action later on to take on Coach Will. Jason Blade making his first ever defense against John Steele. We have a stacked card. We have a hype championship match between a politician and a priest.
I honestly, I still can't believe that's happening, but I can believe that there is an entire sea of people here solely for that matchup.
Tag into Cash Money, getting the arm of Brandon. And Hoods with a big strike to the midsection. Brandon's feeling this one. Trayvon Jordan, he's got long arms, but he still doesn't have long enough ones to make that tag.
Well, that's the thing. If you can keep your opponents fixed dead center in the ring, you're keeping them completely in a harm's way. Look at this, wisely throwing him into the adjacent buckle and cutting off the ring, as they say, leaving Jalen Brandon in a bad neighborhood. Tony P looking to do everything he can to keep this on even keel here.
Come on, Tony P wanted to get in. Davey Cash get in the face of Jalen Brandon. We talk about Bob Whitney being 3 against 1. We're experiencing this right now.
We certainly are, and Bob Whitney's going to have to be that equalizer here. He's going to have to be that extra set of eyes. You know as well as I do, artificial Chris Sanders, Davey Cash is not going to shy away from a single opportunity to tilt the favor into his team. You know this.
Shea Cash and Brandon, when it comes to size, Shea Cash has this match won. But when it comes to speed, Brandon can capitalize. The question is, does he have the energy to, as he falls down immediately trying to make that tag?
Oh! Shea Cash runs in with a big, nasty boot. And Trayvon Jordan's going to need a tetanus shot, folks. Look at this, the 2-on-1, a mugging assault taking place here.
2-on-1, Davey Cash is on the outside.
I gotta be honest with you, Coach. With all the people here at ringside, it's tough to see.
Absolutely. That's a good problem to have sometimes.
It really is. I'm not complaining.
But I think it's only one thing. It's an attest to the RWA. We're coming off a huge card for RWA Legacy, and RWA is just riding that momentum. Speaking of riding, the Hoods are right now riding any opportunity that they could. Torque or Cranny, it doesn't matter to them as Shea Cash makes the tag.
Man, they know. They know at the other side of this ring awaits a ticking time bomb in the form of Trayvon Jordan. It looks as if maybe, just maybe,
brushing Cash off. Here comes Trayvon Jordan.
Oh, man! The skyscraper of fire is ablaze!
Been waiting for this moment the whole match, getting Cash Money. Sidewalk slam. Trayvon Jordan feeling this one. I think everyone here in Providence is feeling it. Trying to set up for the signature wave check. Can they get Cash Money now?
He staggers up to his feet.
It's over. We're going to see a wave check. Wait a minute, Whitney.
Bob Whitney playing the equalizer. Oh, and he gets decked by Davey Cash.
Cash Money. Code breaker to Jordan. No. They're going to drill Whitney.
This is disgusting.
This shouldn't happen.
This is typical Hoods garbage. Ah! Oh, the spinning back fist missed its intended target. What? A spear with no fear behind it by Bob Whitney.
Oh, and Trayvon Jordan looking to call his shot. Cash Money doesn't know it hit him. Grabbing Money, picking him up.
Wave, check, cover. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get the official word from Bob Whitney, but what an opening contest!
You could see the streamers in the ring. You could feel the energy. What a match we had to kick this night off. Trayvon Jordan, Jalen Brandon, and Bob Whitney.
In sheer RWA impromptu fashion, Encore has done just that. It has been one big follow-up to our biggest event of the year. Right now, all bets are off, folks. The Cash family's beside themselves right now. Jalen Brandon, Trayvon Jordan standing tall in victory, but still your holder of the Jeremy Bell. He could cash in at any moment, any time.
Any championship.
Young Cash Money. He's still got that golden opportunity. Folks, for those of you watching from home, you might be missing out if you're not here live, but don't you go anywhere. We've got a lot more Encore on tap.